Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming in My Way. In this session, we are going to see a demonstration of radio button and radio group views in Android. So you know that these radio buttons are very important views in case of quiz application. You can find these radio buttons in quiz application wherein user is going to select only one option from multiple options. Okay, so you can't select more than one option at a time from these radio buttons, or these radio buttons are allowing user to select only one option from multiple option. So let us start with demonstration. So I'm first taking text view here. So with this text view, I'm going to display the question. So let us add the constraint for this text view. So this will be the text view for question. So I am adding the question, who is developer of C language. So this is my question, and now there will be four options for this question, and those options will be displayed using radio buttons. Now if I use these radio buttons separately like this, suppose for this question there are four options. So suppose the first option is I'm setting the text, that is Dennis Ritchie Jaron Strostrup, next James Gosling, next is Andy Rubin. So these are the four options for this question. So these radio buttons, see, these are independent radio buttons. That means these four radio buttons are individually separated. Getting? So radio button 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the separate IDs of these four radio buttons. Now if you run this application, then what will happen? These radio buttons, or user can select multiple radio buttons over here because they are independent. So what you need to do, you need to group these radio buttons, four radio buttons, into single group with the help of radio group view. So just use radio group and just add these radio buttons under this radio group so that user can select only one radio button at a time from these four radio buttons. So see what I have done. I have taken one radio group and now just set the constraint for this radio group. Okay, so now you can adjust this radio group as per your requirement. Okay, now see, this is the question, that is who is developer of C language, and these are four options. Now these four radio buttons are present under this radio group. So now this radio group will allow user to select only one radio button at a time. Okay, if you do not use radio group, then user can select multiple radio buttons, and that is not the feature of actually radio button. So that is not actually useful in quiz application. User should select only one option. If you want to select multiple option, then you can go for check boxes. Okay, now just write the logic. So first create the object of radio group, create the object of radio button. Now see, I am retrieving the ID of radio group, retrieving the ID of radio group. So just check what is the ID of radio group. It's a radio group, capital radio group. So you can just set here radio group 1 as ID. So this is ID for radio group. Okay. Now see, I'm not retrieving the ID of radio button over here, because though I have 4 radio buttons, at runtime user will select only one radio button. Okay. When user will select the radio button, at that time I will retrieve its ID. So that action will be done at runtime. Okay. And now what I will do, I will take one button, and when I click on this button, at that time we'll retrieve the text of selected radio button. So I'm interested in the answer which is selected by user. So when I tap on this button, then I will retrieve its a text. So set the text to this button. Now we'll require the button object, retrieve its ID, because we are going to tap on this button ID button. And when we click on this button, then we are going to retrieve the text of selected radio button. So that's why I require the event handling code of this button. So when I tap on this button, click button, then this on click method will be called, and in this method there will be logic to retrieve the text of selected radio button. So that action will be done at runtime. Now see here, we don't know which out of these 4 radio buttons, which radio button is can be selected by user. So that will be decided at runtime. So here this radio group will play very important role. So whenever user select any one radio button out of these 4, then that activity is monitored by this radio group. Okay, so whenever user select any one radio button from this 4, then that ID or the ID of selected radio button, that will be given by this radio group. Okay, so that you need to get first. So see what I'm doing. With the help of radio group, I'm getting radio group dot get checked radio button ID. So this method will give you the ID of checked radio button. Okay, and I'm storing that in integer. And now you can initialize the radio button. You can initialize the radio button. Now how to initialize? Find view by ID. And here I'm specifying the ID which is given by this radio group. Okay. So this radio group will monitor which radio button is checked by user. So retrieve its ID, assign that ID to this ID variable, and then initialize this radio button object. Now you can compare that ID with IDs of all 4 radio buttons. So now you have 4 radio buttons. So if ID is matched with radio button 1 ID, then retrieve the text of radio button. So retrieve the text of radio button as the second parameter of toast is string, so I have converted that to string, then duration, and then show. Just to copy paste here and just change the IDs of 4 radio buttons. See, simple coding is there. So whenever at runtime user checked radio button from those 4 radio button, so he can select only one radio button at a time. So this radio group will check which radio button is selected by user and its ID will be taken and it will be assigned to ID variable, and based on this ID, integer ID, radio button will be initialized, and then with the help of switch case we are just comparing that ID with the IDs of all radio button. If there is a match, then we are simply displaying the text of that selected radio button with the help of toast. So this is the simple coding. Let us run this and see the output. The application is loading here. So see here, this is the question display to user, and if I select the correct option and if I click on this button, then I'm getting Dennis Ritchie is selected by user. If I select any another option, see this will be unchecked or unselected, and if I click on this click button, then James Cosley. So radio buttons allow us to select only one option from multiple options. So this is the simple concept of radio button and radio group. So you can make use of this radio button and radio group in quiz application. So if you like my demonstration, then please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Programming in My Way. Thank you.